All right, guys, we are back again Saturday morning. I know I'm late. I'm late. I want to be earlier than this, but guys, life gets in the way, man. Life definitely gets in the way. I'm a busy man and just didn't have the time to make this video earlier. But the thing is, you know what they say, better late than never. Get the content out, be consistent, and I won't feel good if I didn't do it. So I just rather do it. I just want to just do it, even if it's late, even if it gets 5 views. I don't care, man. I just want to get it out. But I'm heading to work right now, and I'm already kind of late. I think I will be able to punch in on time, but I'm kind of late right now. But guys, we had a round of 16 of the EFL Cup. Let me just run through the results really quick. Southampton 3, Stoke 2. Good for Southampton. They're into the quarters. Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, 5-4 on penalties for Brentford. Brighton 2, Liverpool 3. And guess what? These teams are actually meeting this weekend again today. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the highlights. I was busy watching Man City lose to Spurs. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Preston 0, Arsenal 3. Man United 5, Leicester 2, Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. That'll be a good morale booster for them. Back-to-back wins. And Tottenham 2, Manchester City 1. And for those of you guys who are laughing at City, haha, you lost, guys. Pep Guardiola didn't want to be in that competition. He had Erling Haaland on the bench, didn't use him. And I think we actually lost 2 players from that game, and Pep probably saying to himself, damn, I should have never risked these players, you know. Akanji in the warm-up and then Savinho, you know, during the game. So that's quite unfortunate. In the quarters, Tottenham versus Manchester United, Newcastle versus Brentford, Southampton versus Liverpool, and Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. And guess when these games are going to be played? December 17th during the festive season. Yeah. And guess who won't be playing? Manchester City. So that'll be an advantage for City if you ask me. That trophy has been won 4 times under Pep. He doesn't need to win it again. He doesn't have anything to prove when it comes to that trophy. So guys, let's start the Premier League Match Week 10 fixtures and predictions, and let me do them. I don't want to be super long. I'm not going to be super long on these guys, but I want to get them done. Definitely want to get them done. So let's start from the back and go up to the first games, because Liverpool, Brighton, Newcastle, Arsenal are one of those first games. So Fulham, Brentford, that'll be on Monday. Yeah, Fulham need a result. They haven't been picking up great results as of late, but Brentford, they've been in good form. This is a London derby. Not a huge London derby, but, you know, one of the mini London derbies. And for this one, I'm going to say both teams cancel each other out with a 2-2 draw. This one is very difficult to predict. Both teams, you know, of similar ilk right now, if you ask me. Manchester United versus Chelsea. Big game. Big game for United, as it will be their first Premier League match since the sacking of Erik ten Hag. And Ruud van Nistelrooy would be in charge. He won his first match in the EFL Cup there. Big win against Leicester, 5-2. But is it going to be similar result here against a very promising and youthful Chelsea team? This will be at Old Trafford. It will be the right time for United to actually get a massive result before their new manager, Ruben Amorim, comes in. I don't know what Amorim's thinking to leave his nice little team Sporting in Portugal to come over to, you know, United to experience a lot of headache. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't know why he did that to himself. But guys, guess what? On the flip side, he could be successful. You see what I mean? He could be the man United needed. He could be. But, guys, if I have to take a guess, if I have to make a prediction, I'm going to say it's going to be same old story for managers at Manchester United. If Louis van Gaal couldn't do it, if Mourinho couldn't do it, if guys like Ralph Rangnick went there, couldn't do it, Ten Hag, who was highly rated before he went there, couldn't do it. You think Amorim, a 39-year-old manager, with not even a smidgen of the experience of some of the managers I've just named, you think he's gonna go there and turn things around? You never know. But I'm gonna say no. 3-1 win to Chelsea. More headache, more heartache for Manchester United fans at Old Trafford. They just might win though, but you know, they just might be inspired. You know, when a manager just gets sacked, players starting, you know, to play like if they're like top freaking 3 fighting for the title. But anyways, let's keep it moving, man. Another big one, Tottenham versus Aston Villa. I think this one's going to be a very, very good game. Very end-to-end stuff. An open game of football. Both teams, you know, like to attack and take the game to their oppositions. And not going to really factor in recent history too much, guys. But I'm going to go for a thriller. A 3-2 thriller in favor of Aston Villa. Wolves versus Palace. Guys, Palace coming off of their first win this season. Wolves did pick up an important draw in their last game. And I think this is just a wild prediction. Even though for the last few games, Wolves have not done well against Crystal Palace, I'm going to say Wolves pick up their first win of the season, man. It's long overdue. 9 games, no wins. I'm going to say Wolves pick up a win here. 2-1 win to Wolves over Crystal Palace. After all, they'll be at home and they'll have, you know, that confidence from the last game, something to build on, and they're in desperate need of a win. Let's just put it that way. 2-1 to Wolves. Forest versus West Ham. Guys, West Ham coming off of a massive win against United. You know, Forest, they've been in very, very good form. I think Forest is in the top 6 right now, if I'm not mistaken. They've been doing damn good. So give it up to Nuno Espirito Santo and Forest. So, yeah. Let me just pull up the table really quick there, guys. And for Forest, they are currently 7th. So I was wrong about them being top 6. They're 7th right now. So for this game, guys, I'm not going to linger too much, but I'm going to go for a 2-2. I like the look of this Forest team. I like what they've been doing. They look very sound in defense, and they have some players that could definitely punish you with Chris Wood in prime form. You know, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Elanga, Morgan Gibbs-White. These guys have been playing some really, really good football, man. So, what is going on here, man? What is going on here? You gonna drive fucking 20 miles per hour? Some people are ridiculous, man. I'm trying to get to work here. You're gonna drive 20 miles per hour, literally coming around here. Like, what is going on? You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, man, Jesus Christ. Let's mess up my whole flow, you know. Mess up my whole flow. I need to write something down too, so definitely need to write something down. Let me see. Yeah, this guy's can't be, and then I'm like, this is what causes accidents out here, man. People just driving slow and stupid. Anyways, man. Anyways, Forest West Ham, guys. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. I think that one's gonna draw. Look at this one again. What is going on? What is going on with these people this morning? Anyways, Southampton, Everton. Guys, this one's going to be another one. I'm going to go for a Southampton win here. 2-1 to Southampton. It's a long overdue. Coming off of a win in the EFL Cup. No wins yet in the Premier League. I think this is the game they're going to do it in. 2-1 to Southampton. Not going to elaborate too much. But Everton's, they've been in good form. Southampton, they've shown promise without any luck whatsoever. 2-1. Bournemouth, Manchester City. Well, listen, man, if there was ever a Premier League fixture that was very lopsided, it's Bournemouth versus Manchester City. And recent results have shown, you know, Bournemouth, they've not experienced any kind of joy against Manchester City. I think recently there was a blowout. Let me see. When was it? Was it last season? There was a blowout, not last season, but Bournemouth did get a blowout, 6-1 loss last season, and a 1-0 loss at home. So, you know, and the previously at home, a 4-1 loss. So, in the last 3 games, they've gone 11-0. And despite Manchester City dealing with their injury problems, where about 6 players are injured, I think. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys exactly what's going on with us, man. So, injuries. Doku, Kevin De Bruyne, Kyle Walker, Jack Grealish, Oscar Bob, Savinho, Manuel Akanji, all injured. Am I forgetting anybody? Did I say Jeremy Doku, Rodri, Ruben Diaz with a knock? I'm seeing Joško Vardio on the list as well. What is going on? What is going on, man? This is ridiculous. I didn't even realize Joško Vardio was injured too. So it's Savio, Vardio, Diaz, Akanji, Rodri, Bob, Grealish, Walker, De Bruyne, Doku. God damn. That's almost the whole team. That is almost like 10 people. Jesus Christ. But anyways, man. Anyways, should be okay. Should be okay still. You know, John Stones, Nathan Ake. You know, Rico Lewis. Who's going to play left back? Kovacic. Oh, man, we might have to call for some youngsters, man. We might have to call for some youngsters in this game, guys. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. But I think we're going to win the game still, man. I think we're going to win the game. I'm still going to go for a 3-1 win for Manchester City. 3-1. Might be a little far-fetched, but I'm going to say a 3-1 win. Guys, Ipswich versus Leicester. Won't be too long on that one, guys. I'm going to say 2-1 win to Leicester. I could go with the trend of the teams that haven't won winning, but I'm gonna say Ipswich lose again. 2-1 to Leicester. And I realize that Abdul Fattawu is injured as well. So it's a lot of injuries, man. Too much football. Not even your boy Dom could keep up with this shit. So 2 more games to talk about, guys. Liverpool, Brighton. Brighton, you know, they've done pretty good against Liverpool across their last 5 games. You know, I think Liverpool have success. Carabao Cup, of course. That was played a couple of days ago. A 3-2 win for Liverpool. Last season, a 2-1 win for Liverpool. A 2-2 draw. A 2-1 win for Brighton. And a 3-0 win for Brighton. So, Brighton's had really, really good luck against Liverpool lately. For this one, guys, it's going to be a different result. I'm going to say Brighton managed to scrape a draw. They just met. I'm going to say Brighton scrape a draw. 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. I think that's a fair result, man. Liverpool in their last Premier League game didn't look so good against Arsenal. And Brighton, they're quite unpredictable where they could definitely surprise. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I need to punch it. I'm almost at work. So, last one, man. Newcastle versus Arsenal. They have their injured players getting back to full fitness. Martin Odegaard should be ready pretty soon. You know, Saka should be almost, 100%. You know, Saliba should be back for this game. They're looking, they're looking like they're getting back to their strongest. But guys, traveling to Tyneside is not an easy task for teams. And I know I say that every game, and Newcastle may not you know, get the best results. But guys, at the end of the day, man, it's a difficult fixture. 4-1 to Arsenal last season, and in Tyneside, a 1-0 win for Newcastle. 2-0 win the previous season and a 0-0 draw. Previous season, a 2-0 win for Newcastle. Newcastle always proves to be a very, very tricky opposition for the Gunners. So for this one, guys, I'm going to wrap things up by saying Arsenal also are going to drop points. I know you might be like, yeah, Dom, why do you think City not going to drop points? You know, look at the state of, you know, where they're in right now in terms of injuries. Guys, Manchester City's squad is deep. The attack is still pretty beefy with Matheus Nunes playing really well, Erling Haaland, you know, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Mateo Kovacic could, you know, be in the middle of the field. You know, so they are players. You see what I'm saying? They are players. But for the most part, City are definitely dealing with an injury crisis right now. Youngster Nico, right? You know, so there's I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Arsenal to drop more points. 1-1 draw. But guys, that's it. That's all the time I have. I wish I could talk to you guys a little longer. Sorry for the delayed video. But then again, who knows? It might be the right time. Might be the right time. But I'm going to continue to drop my videos. I'm going to continue to be consistent. The time will come where I'll have more time to make more videos. But for now, this is all I have for you, you know. So guys, I'm your boy Dom. This is Dominic Rich FC. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until my next one, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.